Hey, it's Lyndon, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. And in this video I want to respond to the feedback, and the feedback has been, can you do some more stuff on the tenor sax? Yes, I can. I'll do that for you. And can you please play, can you do some more licks and patterns and ideas that you might do over a kind of bluesy thing for tenor sax? And yes, I can. I'm going to do that for you now. So I have a backing track here, which is a session band, one of my, well, my favorite by far, app for creating backing tracks. And this is Soul Jazz Funk Volume 3, and I've selected the 70s funk genre, and I've got a B flat blues. That is the demo, but I've actually changed it, scrolled down, changed the key to D, so we're in a kind of D7 or D minor. In the previous video to this, I've made a pentatonic pattern tutorial, and I strongly suggest that you have a look at that, because a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing here is along those lines. By the way, thank you so much for all of the people that have made positive comments and are supporting these videos by buying me a coffee. Click on the link below if you want to become one of those amazing people. Really, really do appreciate it. My wife and I get hold of the phone. It's like, oh look, you've had another comment. Look, someone's bought you a coffee. It's like really, really exciting. So I'm going to keep making content as long as I can think of stuff to do, which I think I can. But I'm listening to your feedback. So if you've got any, do let me know what you'd like to hear. So I'm going to give you some licks and patterns and ideas over a 12-bar blues kind of shape, and a lot of this is going to be pentatonic. If you're not sure what a pentatonic scale is, then have a look at one of my tutorials which is about pentatonics on their own, pentatonic scales on their own, and then in the previous video to this, which is a pentatonic pattern, you might also want to check out what a blues scale is. I've got a separate tutorial on that. All of the information is there, so do have a look. Otherwise this might be a little bit tricky to follow, or not, so see how you get on. So here we go. I'm really busking now, so I haven't really got like a definite plan of what I'm going to play. I'm just going to play some phrases. So here we go. Okay, so if I was in a band and they asked me to do a solo over a blues, that is the sort of thing that I would do. And some of the thoughts that I've got are, keep it simple, use repetition. If you hit on a good idea, then you want to keep it and develop it and play it again and develop it further and keep it. So when I first started getting solo skills together, that was something that I found so hard to do, because what I wanted to do was do an idea and another idea and another idea and another idea. It's not really the way to go. What sounds really good is to do one idea and then repeat that idea or develop it and remember what you've done. That's that's actually quite hard to do, because it's a lot easier to forget what you've done, and if somebody said, oh, could you play that again, you'd be like, no. I used to be like that all the time. So one of the ways that you can remember what you've played is to keep it nice and simple and use structures. The more structure you have, the better your solo is going to sound. So definitely repeating ideas, definitely leaving space. Make it like a conversation. Once upon a time, there was a girl, she lived in the forest, and a whole bunch of stuff happened. You never guess what. You want to make it conversational like this, rather than once upon a time there was a girl and she lived in the forest. It was so exciting because you just feel like the listener feels like they're being bombarded. So space between your phrases is really, really important. And ironically, it actually makes it easier because you're leaving space. You've got time to think. You've got time to think. They've got time to think. Everybody's got time to think if you leave space. So that's a really, really important thing. Space, repetition, keep it simple. Those things are so crucial. And I write that down for my clients, and you should have it laminated on a sheet. Keep it simple, use space, use repetition, and above all, everything that you're trying to do is you're trying to tell a story when you're soloing. So I hope that's really helpful for you. And please let me know. Your comments and feedback mean so much to us. They really, really, really do. And if you'd like to support these videos, we're not being monetized by YouTube just yet, although we're kind of on the way. If you guys keep watching, we definitely will be at some point, but you can help in the meantime. I'm going to put a worksheet up in the moment, so you've got the minor pentatonic pattern that I was using. And again, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.